feel the most when I'm alone. I think of you 'cause when you're gone, I remember the feelings, they're hidden in the dark. I never let my feelings show. I feel the most when I'm alone. But now the rush is longing to be waking up. I belong in your future, but I'm fighting in the dark. You never let your feelings show anymore. We don't kiss the way we used to anymore. You hold me like you used to anymore. You're holding on to feelings, let them pour out on me. On me. On me. Now what's the point to be alone? My life is empty without you, there'd be no home. I done wrong in the past, but I was fighting in the dark. And I won't hold my feelings back anymore. I wanna kiss the way we used to anymore. You don't have to wait anymore. I'm holding on to feelings that I'm pour out on me. I feel the most when I am all alone, 'cause feelings are so hard to show you. I think of you 'cause I have not forgot the feelings that I still have for you anymore. I wanna kiss the way we used to anymore. You don't have to wait anymore. You're holding on to feelings, let them pour out on me anymore. The way we used to anymore. You don't have to wait anymore. You're holding on to feelings that are pour out on me.
Hello everyone.
Hello, everybody.
How you all doing? How are you all doing today?
Good morning.
Yeah, people are getting breakfast. Good.
Yeah, you better get breakfast. 'cause
Animation
the
Breakfast
Animation
Club,
Breakfast
go.
Club. Woohoo! It's breakfast time. It's time to break.
Get your
Gotta
donuts.
break fast.
Hua, hua.
Good morning.
Good morning. How are you doing?
I'm good. We're starting on time this morning.
On time.
So, guys, this is the time that we normally meant to start. This is it. This is when we're meant to begin the stream every morning. We're actually on time today because I got storyboard work to do, so I gotta start at 9.
You gotta stop this and start that at 9.
Yes, sir.
'Cause right now it's 7:37.
Mhm.
Yeah. So what are you doing today?
Emote.
More emotes. Good. I didn't change the title, so that's good. And I'm going to be modeling a raid ship.
I'm determined to get this one done. You're
Is it-
modelling the raid ship.
Yeah.
Rad.
It's kind of funny putting so much effort into something that may or may not turn up in a stream.
That's true. Then again, I'm also putting a lot of effort into something which is going to be about 5 pixels tall.
Yeah.
So we're both wasting our lives,
To
really.
the unsung heroes, you know?
Oh, I'm having fun though. And
Yeah,
it seems like you're having fun
Are you
too.
having fun looking down?
Yeah, look at the floor down there. Look at that. Look at that. Do you see that?
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah.
You put gum down there.
The gumdrop monster.
Are you the gumdrop monster?
Mm-mm.
Hmm.
You wish I was.
Do I?
Yeah.
Do I?
Because the actual gumdrop monster is scary, and I'm not scary.
Oh. I thought the gumdrop monster sounded like kind of a nice person, you know? That's, you know, they sound kind of like they'd just give you sweets and stuff.
They live under desks in schools. And they're like, oh, I'm the gumdrop monster. And then they like run underneath the desks.
They don't sound that scary.
And then they eat feet.
Okay. All right. That's pretty scary.
I mean, have you seen kids that try to walk home and they can't?
No. I haven't.
The gumdrop monster got them. It's a 1 in a billion chance, but you know, the threat is real.
School's really dangerous. If I'd known that there was a chance that my feet would be eaten by a gumdrop monster, I wouldn't go.
No.
I'd be like, not worth it.
You gotta learn though. He'll teach you.
I can learn from the internet now.
It's true.
I could spend, if I was gonna be teaching, if I was gonna be doing the learning, this is with my good education that I am able to talk in this manner.
What?
If I was able to learn and be taught good,
did you
then
get
I would stay at home and I'd look at a Wikipedia page every day and I'd know everything.
Did you get taught by the fish?
The fish?
The fish.
The fish?
Do you remember the bite-sized fish?
No. What is this?
You don't remember the bite-sized fish?
They sound delicious.
There was a website. I think it might have been run by hello.
Oh.
There was a website.
Calvi! Thank you.
It might
Thank
have
you for
been
the
run by
raid.
the BBC, and it was called Bite Size, and the mascot was a fish.
No.
It was a big orange fish, and it would teach you how to revise.
No. That wasn't. I never. I like how the captain is still kind of facing the wrong way.
Yeah, he or they or whatever is sort of see-through.
Huh.
That's the downside of having a purple cat.
Here's an indication of how old I am. When I was a kid, the internet wasn't a thing that was in everyone's houses or widespread at all.
Yes, that's very true.
The
Broadband
internet
was
had
a
like
big
pretty
thing.
much only been invented very recently, and it was still not a thing that everyone had. It still went.
Yeah, when I was a kid, I couldn't get on the internet until after 9 p.m. in case one of a family member called, and it's just like, what if someone calls? No.
Yeah, it would use your landline.
Nobody
So
called.
if you were on the internet, no one could ring you.
Yeah, because if
So
they
your
rang
parents would be like, you can go on for half an hour
if
because someone might try and call.
if they rang you, all they would hear was. No, they wouldn't. But it'd be really funny if they did.
But there was no shit on the internet anyway at that point, so it wasn't the promised land it is nowadays. Like back then, you'd go on the internet to like maybe look at a Pokemon site and then instant message your friends, and that was like it. You'd grab something from LimeWire and that would be it.
I used to look at more things on the internet though, back in that day. Now I just look at like one site. Everything's there, but it's not
Everything's
really.
there.
It's just a curated bubble of experiences that make me feel anxious. Anyway, hello everyone. Welcome. I'm Doig. I'm a bear. I'm the only one here. Don't worry about the bird.
Calvi, thank you so much for the raid.
No, don't worry about the bird.
No, I'm here too. I'm a bird.
No.
I live here.
No.
Hello. I've always been here.
Just me.
It's me, Swift. Hey! Hey, I'm not asleep. No! No! I'm awake. Whew.
Did you fix yourself?
No,
Oh,
I didn't.
nice.
Thank you, Martina. Martina both broke me and fixed me.
Fixed you, then broke you.
Yeah. Get out of here, bear. It's just Swift. Hey, Calvi. Thank you for the stream.
Check out my
Welcome.
butt.
Whoa, look at that butt.
Mm,
It's got some shadows on it. Nice butt.
dark butt. Dark side of the butt.
Dark side of the butt.
So welcome to our stream. We're a bunch of goobers. We make art and animation together. Today we'll be doing some 3D modeling and some emote making because we're awesome like that.
Yeah.
I keep waiting for the internet to realize how awesome we are.
The internet may never realise.
No, they might never know.
The internet, it's a big old place.
The internet doesn't include you guys. You guys already know. That's why you're here.
Yeah, you're not on the internet. You guys don't count.
Mm-mm.
You're not online.
I mean them, the others.
The outside people on the internet. The internet outsiders.
There's a crow mail. Let me read it for everyone.
Do it.
It says, "Heyo, good Anna morning. Recently I've fallen into a rut of not having the drive to do any art. Awful, I know. Have either of you experienced a lack of motivation or drive to make stuff, art or otherwise, and how'd you get out?" Oh, that's a good question.
I'm a terrible person to ask about that.
Because you never lose that? Or
No, just because. Well, I'll tell you why. But you'd say your piece first.
Well, I would say that if you don't feel the spark, if you don't feel like making something, then that's totally okay. Putting the pressure on yourself that you feel like you should be doing it can often backfire and like prevent you from doing it. So I think it comes down to like if you take a break or something like that, then trying to figure out why you started doing the sort of things that you do in the first place. I think a big motivator is your why. Like, why are you doing it? Because if you're doing it because you feel like you should be doing it, then that's not a good strong why, and it won't bring you to like it won't bring you to a good place. It'll just make the act of doing it feel like an obligation, and that's not good for anyone. I've run out. What are you gonna say?
Let's hop over to the art side and I'll continue.
All right, let's go. Let's go.
The outernetters. I really like that. The internetters and the outernetters. We don't go over there.
Welcome to our deck.
Welcome.
I need to change it to the
Well,
shift that I'm doing.
You can un-NDA me as well. I'm sharing. There's everything up.
There we go. Cool. The screens are up.
Whoa.
Yay! I was making a fish last time.
I'm not a great person to ask about what to do when you don't feel like drawing, because I attach way too much of my self-worth to what I'm able to produce in terms of my work. And so the only times I tend to not want to draw are when I'm actually like feeling depressed and despondent about stuff, which isn't super healthy. I don't advise having the mindset where you attach all your self-worth to your work. I would advise against that heavily. But because of that, I'm not a great person to ask about it. Because basically, me getting into the space where I can draw again involves essentially finding ways to lift my mood.
Yeah. Emlet said a good piece of advice. Something that him and Tib do is set a timer of like 20 to 30 minutes and just draw during that time. And if you feel like continuing, then you can. And if you don't feel like continuing, then you can take a break.
That is a great piece of advice. Sometimes just starting a little bit is what you need to unlock that feeling. You know, if you just do 5 minutes and then find yourself actually having fun, then you can just continue. And that happens more often than you'd think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't managed to separate that for myself yet, unfortunately. You know, even during the break, I was doing a lot of during the break I was like, this is my chance to do all the stuff.
Oh, right, yeah.
That I haven't had time to do when I've been working.
So
I've got to get all the personal projects done right now.
Yeah.
Like as soon as possible.
Which isn't the healthiest either.
No. It's not, because it means that you're not spending time sitting relaxing. Because every second you relax, you're like, I've got to get the personal project done now, or I'm not going to have time when I go back to work. What am I doing relaxing when I could be working on it?
Hence why you did the Sonic 99 thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get the itch, exactly. It's difficult. And it's hard to separate because I have a lot of fun doing those projects. Like, I enjoy doing them. So it can be easy to fool yourself into thinking, this isn't work. I'm enjoying it. I'm just doing it for me. And to a certain extent that's true. But there is also the part of you where you're like, you also know you're doing it because you're trying to squeeze it in between work. Because you have a problem.
Well, admitting you have a problem is the first step to dealing with the problem.
I guess. I don't know how to solve the problem though. Besides forcing myself to go cold turkey and work, and I think I might go bananas if we did that. It's so windy outside today.
But yeah, I think when I was talking about why to create, I think it's often better for your why to be internal.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if your why is external, then you're more at risk at being unduly affected by like circumstance.
So what do you mean by that? What's internal versus external in that circumstance to you?
An external thing would be validation from other people. So if you're
like
creating,
the number of likes
yeah,
you
if you're
get.
creating to receive praise and you don't receive praise, then your why is dependent on like the things you get. I'm not saying that you should not like get a boost from people, like telling you've done a good job. Like that's human and that's natural. That's the feeling of wanting acceptance.
It always feels good to be told you've done a good job. Always.
But if that's why you're doing it, then your creativity and your productivity is tied to that. Like if you're doing it for like, I just really love telling stories, or like if your why is like I'm trying to think like
Because you love it? You have fun doing it?
yeah. It's like just when I was a kid,
you think it'd be
like,
cool?
this is what I wanted to do, kind of thing.
Yeah.
I think that's why going from being an artist to being a professional artist is such a stumbling block, because why you're doing it can often become about supporting yourself, and the pressure of trying to make money from your art is a hard wave to surf, to counter, because part of why you're doing it is because, well, I've got a job, or I need to get a job, and that has a lot of mental stuff attached to it.
That's true.
I often do my worst work when people are paying me money.
Yeah. Interesting. I mean, that's true. We've all seen it firsthand, what with the overlay and such. Like, the overlay is a super exciting, cool thing that you create just yourself because you wanted to. I think there was a certain amount of external motivation with that, though, and I think there is with a lot of people too. Like, a lot of artists want to do stuff like, I want to make people feel, or I want to make people laugh. You know? So it's hard to get away from that external motivation.
Yeah.
Because a lot of the time, like, we want our art to have an impact or affect people, and we don't know if it's working, if we're doing that, if we're creating it in a void.
Very true.
I think it's just like you don't want your art to be overly about only what other people think of it and only how much other people like it.
Yeah.
I do appreciate, though, I think it can be very hard if you're an artist and you are putting stuff out pretty regularly, and you can see that everyone else around you seemingly is getting a lot of response on their work and you're not. I can see that prompting people to be like, what's wrong with me? What's wrong with my art? Why does no one like what I'm doing? I thought it was cool.
Yeah.
I kind of wish that it was the norm for artists to start out just not putting their work somewhere it could get likes, or like posting it up to Twitter but not checking on the likes at all, so that pressure is removed, because that sucks. Like, it sucks to be in that machine.
What do they say? Comparison is the thief of joy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Comparison can motivate you a lot, but it can also be really demotivating if you feel like you're struggling against an uphill battle.
I've said this advice on the stream before, but I remember listening to a stream by Patrick Stannard. Nope, not Patrick Stannard. Patrick Rothfuss. Sorry.
Oh, the writer of
Yeah.
Name of the Wind.
And someone was asking him, like, someone was asking, like, their goal was to get published, and he said it's
a bad goal.
It's a demotivating goal, inherently demotivating goal, because it means that every day when you're about to write, you haven't been published yet, so you don't have that you don't hit that goal every day. Whereas he set a goal for himself to write every day, which he could achieve, and by achieving that small goal every day, he wrote a book, and then that book got published. I think it's a mindset thing. Like,
yeah, I agree. I think that's a great point. That's a really good piece of advice from Patrick as well. Is that the way that we look at ourselves as artists is often very critical, and if you have a goal like, I want to get published, you're starting every day kind of feeling like you're a failure because you haven't achieved that yet. And that's like, it can be a really depressing mindset to be in. That's the kind of mindset where it might stop me from drawing for a little bit, because the pressure would just be too great on the work for me to enjoy it anymore.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, maybe the way to build back is small goals. Like the Emlet's advice of, if your goal is to draw for 20 minutes every day, that will build up over time. That if you do 20 minutes every day, then that's that's 2 hours every week. That's 100 plus hours every year, I guess. But it's something. It'll build towards that mountain.
It will build up. Onster says, yeah, I envy folks sometimes who live and produce art largely offline, as fun as it can be. They post once every blue moon and bounce and seem to be at peace. I think they are a lot more at peace, honestly, than artists online. They're missing out on a lot of things that we as artists online enjoy, that are like good for us and good for our career, but they're also missing out on some of the really negative stuff that we experience. I do think that making art online can be like really hard and tough, especially on new artists who don't have like a bedrock of confidence to fall back on.
Yeah.
Like, it's just so easy to compare yourself to others when you're seeing 100 artists a day swan past you on your feed doing incredible pieces of art, and you're just learning. Everyone is just learning, but it can feel like other people kind of have it down.
Yeah.
You'll realise when you get to that level that you're still dissatisfied with what you're making and want to do better. Yeah, Onster says there's a lot of bummers, unwanted news and comparisons just shoved at you through the platforms you use to post art and be active on. And it's a whole lot. I agree. It's like being advertised to, isn't it? Where it's like, if you go out on the street and you pass a billboard, like, it gets to just accost you and be in your brain and, draw your attention. Except online, it's like that constantly, with being bombarded with a million different things.
Mhm.
It's kind of a difficult space to keep your confidence in and keep your self-belief in. I wish I had a solution for it, but I honestly don't. Like, my solution would just be getting off Twitter and sites like that, and maybe posting up on them once a day, but not checking. Like, I'm way happy when I don't check how my posts are doing. And I frequently don't. Because it takes the emphasis off me caring about it.
I check your posts enough for you.
Yeah, you do. But I'm much happier not knowing.
I remember Aaron talking about the fact that he uses, he used TweetDeck at one point to just only have output to Twitter. So he'd post jokes, but he wouldn't read Twitter. He wouldn't read the replies or anything.
Mm-hmm.
Which is
Disarmer says, I'm not an artist, but I like to be creative in my free time. And then I saw everyone online creating these masterpieces while I worked my time away. So I deleted my social media accounts. That's one solution for sure. I hope you kept up with being creative in your free time and didn't let it stop you. The fact that everyone can feel so intimidating online.
That's not to say that social media isn't a great tool for getting your art out there. Like, it can make and break careers as well, and then that's why there's people like, hello, welcome. Sorry, there's a raid.
Thank you so much.
Yo.
Hello.
Get this cat.
Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Welcome to the madness.
We are making emotes. Thank you so much for the raid.
Trombone. Okay.
How was your stream? How was it?
Hello and welcome. We just opened the wall again.
You want to do a little introduction? I'm still busy drawing, so.
Sure. Hello, I'm Doig, and this is our channel, Doig and Swift. We're a couple of goobers. We make art and animations on the daily. We both work. We're both freelancers, but we stream every morning. I'm building a stream overlay, custom one. So what you can see on the left hand side of the screen here is the new custom raid ship that was designed by our friend Patrick Stannard. So there's a concept up here, and this is the model so far. And on the right is emotes. Swifty's an animator / director / storyboarder. She's currently storyboarding on a Nickelodeon show.
Transformers.
I'm a kind of generalist. I specialize in color and color design, and right now I'm working as Redacted on Redacted.
I'll never tell.
Yeah. But what I'm working on is pretty cool. I previously worked as an art director, color designer, and compositor on. I guess the thing that we're probably most known for, outside of our jobs, is working with Knights of Light Table on music videos, animated music videos. So Swifty directed a music video called Starlight Brigade. Then we worked on Night Runner and Magnum Bullets together, and then more recently we did the animated sections for the Mystic Crystal video that released on NSP's channel. That's Ninja Sex Party channel last year. That's us.
Yeah.
If you've not been here before, welcome.
Yeah.
If you have been here before, welcome as well, but like you know the score, you know what's going on.
Trombone says you folks are always a blast to tune into. I saw you from the few times when Nick was raided you. Oh, thank you. Nick was is awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for raiding. Glim has been pre-ordered. What the heck? Thank you so much.
Ooh.
Finac, thank you, thank you, thank you. I tell you guys, we might be doing a couple of Glim streams this weekend because I have some changes I need to make to the art of the book. And next week is like our deadline. Early next week that's it for Glim. Like, we have to be pretty much finished with the interior pages. Scary, scary, scary times.
I mean, it's what they do is a galley date, which is like it's sent out to people. It's like the first official sort of like preview. There is scope to change some little stuff after that, but as long as as long as the galley is representative of the product, you like can't.
I would very much like for it to be finished.
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
Because I need to focus on other stuff to do with the book as well. Like, I need to go onto the exterior design.
Yeah.
And chasing up some quotes from people and stuff.
That's fair.
So I don't have time to keep on at it. So I'm hoping.
Well, if you hit your things, then you're off free. And I'll try and hit as many as I can as well. I'll hit everything I can. I'll do everything.
Well, I can't do what I need to do until you finish doing what you need to do.
Oh.
Because my stuff is overpainting the pages.
That's true. I think you can add. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Man, it's exciting. Thank you so much. And pal, bro, thank you so much for the tier 3 subscription. Holy guacamole, pal. Thank you.
Holy guac.
Holy guac.
You know what? I'm gonna make a thing that tier 2 and 3 gift subs is a cooler looking box.
Hopefully it'll be more like a chill hang weekend with art. I hope it'll be fun.
How are we doing the VR setup? We don't currently have a VR setup.
Yeah, no, we don't. This is just a little game overlay with our mouse hooked in.
Oh, there was another subscription gift.
Oh, really?
Ed is everywhere. Gifted 1 month tier 1 sub to Trombone Art. Thank you. Oh, awesome.
Thanks so much. That's so cool. Thank you.
Yeah, king.
How can you help support Girls in the Glims? If anyone's interested in helping support us on our endeavours, then ordering the Girl in the Glim, pre-ordering it would be incredible. It's a graphic novel that Doig and I are currently working on. And it's out summer next year. Or spring next year. Which is scary and exciting all at the same time.
Here is a page from the comic.
Ah, thanks, Doig. So Doig is a colorist. I am the drawer. And also the one who does the writing. And then it's lettered by our pal and very good letterer
Hassan.
Otsmain Elhau.
Elhau, that's it. I couldn't remember how to say the last one. You're right.
I'm probably mispronouncing.
I think it's Otsmani Elhau.
Otsmane, okay.
But I don't know. Hassan OE. Who is an award-winning publisher of... it's like a...
Panel by panel.
Yeah, it's a...
Magazine?
Is it a magazine?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Publication.
Yeah, a publication is a good way to put it. About comics. They do featurettes around comics and their creators.
It releases online.
It's really cool. And he has a YouTube channel called Strip Panel Naked.
He does like big prints every year or so.
He's super cool. We should have a command for him. It was funny, we had a meeting between our editor, our designer, and our letterer Haas, and they were like, "Oh hey Haas," and then the designer on the book was just like, "Haas, I know you, I know your work. It's really cool." And Haas is like, "Thanks."
They're also casual and cool.
Yeah.
And we're like,
yeah. but it was cool to be like, oh, you were that Hassan. It's okay, cool. No, I know your work. Like it's like a pleasure to work with you, kind of thing.
Pal process.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be a pain in the butt here. India, I think that hand is fine by now and not that important. You can move on. You don't know. You don't know, pal. I'm trying to make sure it's readable. Oops. In this little tiny version here.
Here's the rest of the book. You're not gonna see it closer than this, I guess.
So I am I'm looking
Maybe a
at
little
this and
closer.
trying to make sure that I can see the fingers and what that shape is readable. To be fair though, you're also correct, it is now readable. So I can probably move on from the hand now.
Yesterday, India was amazing, and we went through the colors together. We went through the colors together to ascertain where I've done good things, where I've done bad things, to get pretty much notes. And I just want to show all the notes without context, but it's really funny.
No context given.
Yeah. Scribbles, my handwriting is awful, but I can read it.
It took us 3.5 hours to go through everything.
It took us 3.5 hours.
It always does. It's always a huge undertaking, but it's got to be done.
Yeah, I remember when we started yesterday, Swifty was like, I won't have notes for every page. I'm like, I'm okay. Pretty sure you might.
I didn't, to be fair.
There's notes on every page, though.
This is not.
There is?
No?
Yeah.
It shouldn't be. There are some pages where I was like, I don't have any notes on this. This is great.
Okay, maybe I added notes for them. But yeah. We did this in the first book, but we did it making the changes as we went. And that was 12 to 14 hours straight of just we got to get this done.
Yeah, that was a bad way to do it.
Yeah. So we've learned.
It was demoralizing for you. It was stressful for both of us. It was incredibly tiring.
I hope we've both grown as people since then and as collaborators, because I genuinely found this process really fun with you yesterday.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. That's great to hear.
Yeah,
I was a little stressed drawing it just because
you had to get on
I'm
with
meant
other
to
stuff.
be, I've got a lot of boarding to do, so taking 3.5 hours out of a day, even though I did it outside of work, I was still
Cool.
man,
Yeah.
I've got meetings to go to after this, and I kind of just want to get on with boarding. But it was so important to do.
Yeah, it's gonna make the book stronger.
Mm-hmm.
You had some really cool advice. I can share this.
Elian, thank you so much. Thank you for the sub.
Yo, thank you. We got a little collection going on down
Whoa.
here. Yeah, so my overall notes that Swifty gave me were neat and pass. Parts where the shading could be refined and keeping the texture, but that doesn't overlap the lines. There are instances where my brushwork is too impressionistic, and what it does is it destroys some of the clarity in the drawing. So main note going through is just to tidy and tighten that up, which is really cool. So within the lines on the forms, as long as the texture sells the form, then it's gravy. Glows are a bit too much to tone them down. I actually super agree, and I'm looking forward to destroying those.
Destroy them.
And then keeping the clarity but push the mood. And the last one is such a good piece of advice, you guys. Okay, this last one. India described it like when panels are building up to a punch, then they have to build with some sort of simpler stuff to the panels up to a panel which has a contrast to it, so that it doesn't feel like lots of stuff going on, big hit, lots of stuff going on. It's kind of like quiet, bang, quiet, 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 bang. Like you have this kind of tension, but that's created with like it's not overwhelming you with too much information or detail. And I was overworking pages. I'll show you a page where I overworked it so you can see a good example and a bad example. So here is a good example of too much. So too much going on. India wanted me to add a little bit of texture to these pages, but I ended up overworking it. So you got this going on, then you got this going on, then you got this going on, then you got this going on, and then you got this. And India was like, no, this one is the punch, so leading up to it, this should be like calmer. Still trying to put across what the feeling and the emotion is, but not giving the reader too much to like. When you look at this page, the bottom panel needs to be the one that's like it needs to be the one that's important, and it was really, really cool. So where's it? There's an example later that India was like, that's really good, and I can't show you it because I tried to pan too much. And it's crashed. Okay.
No.
Window arrange, new window. Cool.
Manam. I'm trying the white outline Pablo thing with the jaw. I think the jaw is really important.
Oh, can we just say, like, you know, did a good job. This was the panel page I was looking for. Actually, this is the page I was looking for. So this one, India was like, I like this page because it's kind of like restful, and then bang, you get like lots of texture and stuff. So build, bang, build, bang, bang. Cool. Okay, everyone, that's it.
Here endeth the lecture. I'm really happy that you found it useful, Doig. I'm happy that it wasn't the awfulness like it was the first time we did it.
Oh,
we were both just stressed and tired.
Yeah. But thanks, Palbro. Palbro was saying that's a jaw-dropping amount of work there. Yeah, if you guys have heard me being like, oh, I've got to, you know, I've been coloring Glim, I've got to do Glim. It's 73 new pages to the book, to the existing book. Yeah, tension, really. Yeah, there they all are.
There they all are.
And you can get them free to your home by paying money.
You can get them free to your home by paying money.
Yeah.
Amazing.
The book's free, but getting it to you is it's not free. Don't listen to me. So yeah, it's gonna be a 128-page graphic novel, and it's just the first part. So really, what you're getting is an amazing beginning of a journey into the world.
So. I hope people want to continue and buy the other books.
Dude, you guys don't even know what's coming.
Yeah, the next one's the one where shit really kicks off.
Have we seen the chroma that you grabbed for us? Let me have a look.
It's free if you pay for it.
Would you rather have the power to go invisible or drink a cup of water?
I already have the power to drink water.
Yeah, I don't understand.
So probably to go invisible.
If you're
so powerful.
If you were given the power to go invisible, do you lose the power to drink a cup of water?
Yeah, can you no longer drink a cup of water if you go invisible?
Yeah. Would you just dehydrate and no one will find you? I don't understand.
I don't know.
I feel like this is a bit.
What if I was to make this like a brown?
Unicorn Cob, I recently gave up soda and I've been drinking a lot more water and I feel a lot better. I feel a lot better than I used to.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
What do you recommend?
If you drink soda, you're just thirsty all the damn time.
If you drink soda, you just want more soda all the time.
Yeah. I also gave up caffeine. And I honestly don't miss it.
It's good to hear. How did you find, like, I've heard that there's a lot of withdrawals associated with quitting stuff like that.
I think that, like, I don't know how much caffeine is in coffee, but I didn't drink coffee, so my caffeine was from things like Coca-Cola, which I think has less in it than tea and coffee, but don't quote me on that.
It has more than tea.
It has more than tea.
Yeah, but I think it might have less than coffee. People can correct me if I'm wrong.
I thought tea had more than coffee.
No, coffee has a lot more than tea.
Okay. Yeah, I had I will say about a day of just withdrawal symptoms. I was feeling unwell, headachy, nausea, just wanted to lie down. Luckily, it was over a time when I wasn't needing to work. And I was visiting family and they were at work. My mum was working her job and my brother was out. He built houses. So he was out building a house.
He builds houses?
Yeah, my brother builds houses.
That's cool.
Well, not on his own, but as part of a team.
Yeah, but he helps.
Yeah. And I was because he doesn't just do one part of, he's not a assembly line or whatever. He they go through the whole process of building a house. So I was so if you had the materials, he's
Could you build me a house?
He was yeah. I was could you build me a house? And he was yeah. I was that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
It's pretty cool.
My brother can build houses and paint pet portraits and play football. He's a pretty cool guy.
He can do many things.
Yeah.
I can barely do one. Honestly, you gotta sleep. Yeah, go get that sleep. Sleep super well. We will miss you, but we will stream in your honor for the next little bit. You sleep super well.
I haven't done any modeling yet.
Have good dreams.
Oh, I did do a little bit of modeling. I got rid of the banister.
You're squatting. Go and squat in bed. Do it.
Get out of here. Okay, first off, we don't need these ridges, so I don't know why I'm trying to preserve them. So I'm just gonna delete them. They're just gonna go away.
I like how your Mariah Carey's Onster, no.
Faces.
All around me are familiar faces.
And gone faces.
And gone faces.
Do 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 do.
Something vertices. Something vertices.
I like that. All around me are and gone faces. We can make a topology.
Unsmoothed faces. Unsmoothed faces.
And I find it kind of funny. I find it kind of sad. The topology of this model is looking rather bad.
Oh no!
No, mine isn't, but it's a topology song because Engons they can be problematic.
They need to be cancelled.
They just they don't render sometimes very well. I love that movie. Can you believe that movie's 20 years old?
Oh, Donnie Darko.
Yeah.
I love that movie too. That movie is a big inspiration for a lot of the stuff I make. It's a big inspiration for Glim. Don't know if you can tell. That's a no.
No, I can tell. Of course I can tell.
Oh my gosh, guys. I think that this emote is gonna be pretty much done.
Do you want to test it?
I do want to test it.
Do you want to test it?
Let's see if it works.
What is going to be called?
Wheeze.
It's going to be called Wheeze.
Squeeze.
They wheeze.
Yeah, except we need one for you and one for me. So we're going to have to come up with
Oh, yeah.
different names for each.
I can be was. They was. They burr. They yeah. What would I be? D's. I'm not making anything called D's.
These.
Squeeze. Bear, beers, bees. Laugh. Cursy's just like, just call it laugh.
Laffy Taffy. LAFF.
Bird wheeze and bear wheeze, I think it's a little bit too long.
Yeah. Let's try it out.
Queasy squeezy.
Easy squeezy.
What if it was this is gonna annoy everyone, but what if it was wheeze and wheeze?
Wheeze.
So you just change the W around. No. Cursing straight up. No.
Kazakh never lets us have nice things.
How about please?
Please. Figgy pudding, please. We'll make a figgy pudding one for next holiday. We'll have a figgy pudding emote. Okay, I'm
you
gonna send
think
this.
we'll be streaming next December?
Who knows?
No.
Yeah, I think it will. Gonna call it Squeeze.
Sweet.
Squeeze.
Figgy pudding, please. Okay, so
Sending it to you now.
lol is Dutch for really? That's a weird one. I know.
Oh, it
lol
actually sent it to
Kolsky.
you. Oh, it sent it to you at small size. I need to save it as at big size.
Not really.
Don't I?
You need to send it to me at least at 112.
Okay, well I'll send it to you at 112 then.
Cool. Inset faces.
They just look so much smaller than all the other. Oh, of course, that's because we did the other ones bigger.
As long as you have the source file for it being big, it's all good. Who wants a sticker?
No,
Who wants a sticker of the Halloween?
nobody wants us to. Everybody hates it. Everybody hates it.
Everybody don't hate it.
I'm gonna do dweeze next.
How do you do inset faces, but when the faces are connected, they don't do what? They don't do that.
Do up, doop doopa, do up, do up, do up, doop
Maybe
doop
I
da
do-
do.
Extrude individual. Yeah, let's extrude individual.
Sticker? Hardly know her. That's good.
And then no, I don't want that. I want individual art.
Doig, you won't put my emote on. It's gonna take some time and I gotta go in half an hour.
Yeah, okay. Give me a second though.
Mm,
Listen.
mm,
Listen.
mm.
Shut up.
I'm impatient. I want it now.
What was I watching? I was watching something.
Who cares? Use my emote.
I think it was Flash.
Mm.
It was Flash, and I think it was probably Cisco, and he was like, "Shh, do you smell that?" And I was like, "Ghostbuster reference." I liked it.
That is a good line. Shh. Do you smell that? I'm making yours, Doig. You should be thankful.
I am thankful. All right, let's see. Did you send it to me?
Via
Send it to me
Discord.
here. Discord. Oh, it's so good. Oh, it's so good. Open original. Save image as. Wheeze.
Wee.
Oh, you've called it Squeeze.
I have.
Do you want the other one to be Dweeze?
Kind of.
You
dweeze.
You removed an E.
Yeah.
Now it's just Swayze.
Swayze.
Patrick Swayze. VODs clips. Swayze. Alright, cool. And then we go to our dashboard. That's not a dashboard, that's Stream
Welcome
Manager.
to the dashboard. We've got stats and emotes.
Community. Settings. Shit, where's emotes?
Oh.
Your rewards? There we go. Viewer rewards.
I hope this is a good one.
Uploading your thing.
I'm gonna punch someone if it's not. Crow mail? What do you call a dog with no teeth? A gummy bear. That's
Thanks.
good.
Thanks.
That's good. I like that.
I'm just gonna call this one the Hey Ben. No, I'm not.
This emote.
Love you, Ben.
You keep your filthy renames off my emotes.
So do you want it to be called SWHEZE?
Yeah. Sweet.
So what's mine gonna be?
Dweeze.
And are you sure you don't want the extra E that would usually be in these?
Yeah.
Why?
Why would I make it easy for people to spell? It's because it's fast. We're substituting the letters here. You add a letter in, you've got to take one out.
This
Them's
is what
the
India
rules.
wants you to type.
Swizz.
Our internet went a bit screwy there. Are we
Uh-oh.
okay? Are we okay, everybody?
Oh, uh-oh. We're dropping bit rate. Oh, uh-oh. Onster, wait, Onster, you should be in bed. Onster. Onster, go to bed. Patrick Swizz.
Is your Dropbox open or doing anything?
You stand by slol and lol.
Hey,
They're
Dropbox,
pretty
is it
good.
doing anything?
I'm looking.
No, you're talking about something else and this is important.
No, it's not doing anything.
Okay.
Wow. Jeez.
Okay. Seems like it's okay now.
I mean, we can't force you, Monster. It is wonderful to have your company. I do feel bad that you're being kept up and it's super late for you, though.
They sways.
Swizz.
It's there. I can't see it, but the overlay can.
Oh, excitement. Oh, there you go. There they are.
If you're a subscriber, then you can use this because it's tier 1 one. I think it's pretty dope, dude.
Yeah, you like it?
Yeah.
I'm not sure the tears are reading. She said she napped. Wait, no. Oh, I thought you meant just now. I was like, there's no way you napped in the last like 5 minutes. No one's that powerful.
Oh. So it wasn't I gotta sleep, it was I got sleep.
Oh, I should stop hassling you then. Sorry. That's awesome. Good for you. Naps are powerful. The
One
power
of
of being an adult.
One of the powerful things about not having face tracking for our avatars is that I can wiggle the thumbstick and it makes me look like I'm jittering. But imagine if I had to do this in real life to get it to do this. I'd be fucking dead.
Are you okay there?
Sorry, I just imagine a scenario where you had someone that was wearing like a full body tracking suit and they're like they were VRing or like they were like streaming. And I just imagined like what if like a wrestler or something ran into their room, like bodily picked them up and threw them. How funny the motion capture would look. Like Like their model would just be like, they would go limp and then thrown across the screen. I'm sorry, I just pictured that of like. Anyway.
You don't have to apologize.
Anyway.
I'm on the ceiling.
It reminds me of the times when like when people like are doing VR chat and they have like the hand controllers and everything, and then they just take off the equipment and put the thing down, and their model just crumples to the floor.
Does it?
Yeah.
That's really
Their
funny.
model tries to track it, and it's just lying on the floor. Just lying on the floor.
That's really funny.
Could you imagine a cop like homicide serial show where like one of the pieces they've evidence showing that like, okay, this is really morbid, but like a VTuber dies,
Oh my god.
but the only evidence that they have of them dying, because they're anonymous, they don't know who they are.
They don't know who the VTuber is.
Yeah, they just know that a
How do
VTuber
they
has
not
died,
know?
and they have to track down who it is.
Right.
Because like they just on stream, the only thing is just like they see their bodies just like lifted, and they're like, "Ah," and then they're like screaming and stuff, and then they like crumple to the floor, and everyone's like, good bit, and then they never come back. The episode would be called BRB.
The episode of what?
I don't know. I'm writing it as I go. And then the detectives would have to be like, we need to figure out who it was, so that
Check their chat.
yeah. And then the whole episode is them doing like virtual interviews with people, of being like, okay, so you knew this person, did you know they're like in like the IRL details? And they'd be like, no, we wouldn't dox them.
A VR murder party would be really funny, actually. I'd dig that. You'd have to like interview Kermit and stuff to get evidence.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, Kazak says his videos of streamers getting unwell and heart attacks while on stream. Oh my gosh, that's really scary.
That is scary. Yeah. Yeah. Like, okay, as much as I'm making a comedic bit out of this, like there are serious ramifications to streaming for too long and everything. But
take care of yourselves.
I still think it would be a pretty interesting episode.
It's gonna happen. I guarantee that some program is gonna use that where a streamer dies and they're like, they were using a VR set.
I've seen it. I've seen niche interests like that hit mainstream stuff of like D&D or live action role playing. Like there's a couple of Supernatural episodes where they go to things like that and they meet people and they have to like, so one of them is like a Ren Fair type fantasy like live action role play thing, and they go and like there's actual magic being used and things like that. So this one would just be like one of the witnesses was Kermit the Frog. It would be so good. It's like, stop using the voice, and they're like, you know, they're using the voice.
I don't think it'd be funny if they weren't using the voice. To just have a very serious interview, but you're doing it with a VR
Oh, if you think it'd be better
chat
if they
avatar.
weren't.
So it's like
Yeah.
a very serious, normal person talking, but they just happen to be like Mrs. Piggy or something.
Cool. The culprit would be a tier 3 sub with a parasocial outlook saying that we were friends. They said my name when I donated. Oh.
I redeemed a reward. They didn't do their squats. Though they
No,
must die.
no. What's this? Nope, this one. What's this one? Are we there yet, ass? Who do antlers marry?
I don't know who the antlers marry.
Unclers.
Terrible. Oh, that's bad. I like it though. Man, so sweeby.
Yeah, I think I've seen a couple of those videos from that person. Are we there yet? Says there was a streamer that would do very serious interviews in VR chat. There's one with the kid as Piglet, and it's genuinely one of the most heartbreaking things I've ever watched.
I've seen those. I haven't seen all of them.
I've seen the Kermit one, I think.
Yeah, I haven't seen all of them because it gets a little heavy to watch all at once, because they're very real people with very real problems. But it's like an incredibly charming channel, and I love the premise of it so much.
Yeah.
It's just these very real conversations that happen in VR chat, and a lot of them are very like touching. And a lot of them are very sad as well, which is why I'm like, I need a break from watching these. It's making me too sad to watch 4 or 5 of them in a row.
Yeah.
Yeah, his name is Seymour. That's it. That's the one.
Is that because they see more?
Maybe. It's really cute. Like, they have someone on who has a Kermit avatar quite a lot, who's this kid. And the kid's really funny. Like, I don't think the kid's trying to be funny, but the kid is really funny. And their relationship is very sweet. And the kid has like a birthday, but he's not doing anything for it. Like, he doesn't have a party and no friends are coming around or anything. He's just kind of alone.
Mm-hmm.
And they throw a big birthday party for him on VR chat as a surprise.
That's nice.
And it's so sweet. Oh, Syrmore, sorry. Syrmor. I don't think I've seen the Piglet one. So I'll watch that at some point, but not today. I can't handle it today. I need fantasy today. I need escapism. I require escapism. Please jet me out into space. Eject me.
Eject.
Eject me from this world. I want to go into space. I've heard emotes are easy to draw in space. It's because in space no one can hear you scream, so you have to use emotes all the time. So they're really proficient with them up there.
Oh my god. Yeah, our upload rate is
It's tanking a little bit, huh?
yeah. Are you seeing that on your end when you're watching?
I am, yeah. Are you uploading anything, Dog? Do you have Dropbox open?
I have it open but paused. Let me just close it.
Are you the problem, Dog?
Exit.
That would be a great twist. Dog was the problem all along.
The internet doesn't look like what do I? No, I closed mine. There's nothing happening.
How is your ship going, by the way?
It's going
Great
pretty
ship.
good. It's going pretty good.
'Cause I haven't seen it in like a few days.
Is it maybe the It's maybe this.
What, the
The
fan art?
fanfare thing, yeah.
I hope not.
I hope not as well. I think it should have loaded everything in, but
Crow mail.
hmm.
Got a crow mail from Ben. He says, I sold my vacuum yesterday. It was just collecting dust. Ah! That's really good. That's really good. I mean, what happens if you turn it off, Doig?
If I turn off the overlay, let's see.
No, if you don't.
I can't just turn off the fanfare.
Okay, I didn't know.
Well, maybe I can. Maybe I can. You're right. Maybe if I... Hey, look. There's stuff in the vault, but that's not accurate anymore.
We got 3 subs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you been using that emote a lot? Oh, that's awesome. Thank you, Frosty Cone. Oh, I'm really happy.
It's not that, but let me see if it's
Good morning, Inoki. How are you?
let me try this. That was something else. Okay.
Yes. Yes. Buffy has not learned yet to open doors.
Yeah, no, closing the overlay didn't help, so it's not the overlay that's doing it. It might be the weather. I don't know.
Oh, it might be the weather. It is super windy today. So it could be that the wind's blowing a bunch of lines. And that's affecting things.
Oh, there's a raid poll.
Oh ho ho!
So how are you feeling about the Squeeze emote?
I think I like it. It's not as readable as I'd like it to be. I'm wondering what I could do to change that, to adjust it slightly.
I can tell you on a 4K screen, like it's pretty readable.
Is it?
But yeah,
But what?
I feel like the hand could be a little bit. I think it's because the hand is the same color as the face.
Mhm.
You're not really getting the punch as much.
Yeah. It's very tough because looking at those first couple, like the Doig Swift kind of whoop and the Doig Swift cry, like they're both very readable.
Yeah.
I'm trying to tap into what I had going on back then. What was that India doing to make them so readable?
Thicker line art, I think. But there's also less going on.
You say that. I guess there is a little bit less going on. You know what? I did do the beak a different colour back then. That might help.
That might help a lot, yeah. Your beak is technically supposed to be darker.
Yeah, let me hop into that emote and just try that.
Yeah.
Just out of interest.
Yeah, because then your hand is going to read against something different.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Just gonna finish doing your glasses first.
Oh, my glasses.
Oh my glasses, oh my glasses, oh my glasses, Clementine. Okay, let's see.
What else is different? I think your pupils maybe were darker.
I did do my pupils just black, I think. I've done them orange in this.
Yeah.
I could do them black.
I know they're technically orange, but for readability, maybe they could be like a slightly darker orange. A+ thumbnail.
Hell yeah. Let's have a look at it. Bring it forward, Doig.
Oh, sorry. You can't see it. One sec. There you are.
Oh, thank you. This is great. I love this.
I like that Martina picked a moment where we're like, do you see that on the floor?
Yeah, do you see it on the floor? That emote from the future.
There's no stroke on us. Sorry, I'm just being an asshole.
Yeah, what are you being an asshole for? We just do this. I'll just do this. Ooh.
Martina just screamed oops. You don't have to. I'm just I'm just being,
He's just being an asshole. It looks awesome, just the way it is.
Yeah. Swifties, sorry. Your Mariah Akari says, "Oh, Swifty, did you see I found some boards done by Fortiche? They're not for Arcane though, but they are for like one of the previous League of Legends videos they did."
I think so. Wasn't that from the interview with the I Animate people?
Yes. Did you go and check that out?
I looked at the clip. My pal Laura posted it to me and JJ in a chat.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to look at what that was. I don't know if there was more than that.
I'm not sure.
What Laura showed. It was pretty awesome. It was interesting to see, like, because they said that they stuck very faithfully to the boards in Arcane. It's interesting to see that there was a shot that they changed from those boards for the music video.
Okay.
So it was interesting to see, like, which shot they chose and to, like, try and extrapolate why that might have been. Have, like, 5 o'clock shadow going on.
Uh-oh.
Oh, uh-oh.
Oh, Buffy. If you're asking
Oh, my
for food,
Buffy,
you're
oh,
asking
my
the wrong
Buffy.
people. Go and jump up on your desk.
There's no room for her. There's no room, Buffy. The coffee corner.
Who do that? Who that?
Thank you for the raid.
Come and get you.
I'm gonna make the hand over the top a little bit lighter as well.
Welcome to our stream, everybody.
Yeah, welcome.
Thank you for the raid.
How's it going? How's it going?
Welcome in. This is what happens when you raid us. You attack us in an airship, and we have to defend against you. So you get a crew of jelly cats. Oh, but they have unfortunately mostly been defeated. The captain is
They're
Caesar.
not very good at defending.
I think I just got crushed by the wall.
Oh, uh-oh.
So welcome in. I'm Doig. If this is your first time here, we're a bunch of goobers. We make art and animations together. Thank you for the bomb, Fnac. Here, have it back. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, welcome. I am making emotes. Doig is making an airship.
If you follow, you get some pretty cool jelly cat emotes. Let me show you the jelly cat emotes. Do 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 do. There they are.
Yeah, I don't know. In my quest to make the hand more readable, I've in fact made it worse. You know, actually, that might be more readable.
What have you done? Made it brighter?
I adjusted the size of it.
Oh, yeah.
Does mean I need to patch up a few holes, but...
Hey, Buffy. We have people staying in the flat today. Our flatmate sister is staying, and it means that they're upstairs where the food for Buffy is, and now Buffy is asking for food, and we can't go in there because I think they might be asleep.
Yeah.
So if you hear a cat meowing in the background, then that's why.
Oh, uh-oh.
They helpfully opened the door for Buffy to come in and see us, because she's probably been meowing outside our door.
Yeah, they've probably been like...
But the reason she's meowing outside our door is to get fed.
It's because she's hungry and we don't have food. Food is upstairs.
How horrible to hear a cat. Yeah, I'm sorry to...
Yeah, we're sorry we had
do
to
that
subject
to
you to this.
So yeah, if you're just joining, I'm making a 3D model of a raid ship that's going to replace the one that you guys came in on, and this is how it's going so far. I'm liking it. I don't know about you guys, but I'm liking it so far.
I think it looks effing rad as heck.
Yeah.
Yes,
Getting there.
I am very into it.
It was drawn and designed by our friend Patrick Stannard, who's a good friend. He's an artist, animator, director, he
Man of
direct
many talents, card
direct-
game designer,
card game designer.
miniature
Yeah.
painter.
He directs at Powerhouse Animation Studios, as well as the CEO of Knights of Light Table. So he's
He co-directed the latest series of Motu from there, Masters of the Universe.
yeah. As well as directing music videos that we worked on, like Night Runner, Magnum Bullets. Oh, Paper Box House won the vote, by the way.
Oh, heck yeah!
Man, what do many thing? Yeah, he's cool. He's also going to be a part of our overlay as a polder goat. Once we get multiplayer properly working,
Yeah,
we got it
hopefully he'll
working
be
through.
able to dip in whenever he wants.
Yeah, we got it working through Parsec. Oh, that would be cool if like we're just hosting all the time and people can just jump in.
Yeah, that'd be pretty rad.
Yeah, I prefer that than having to like. Although their voice wouldn't come in, so they'd have to do a Discord call. I was looking into maybe having the overlay work through Discord. I know that you can host games and stuff through Discord, so I wondered if I could build it through that. So like it'd be easier to get people to hook in because they'd be using the Discord stuff. Well, we'll see. Did someone just rewind us, or do we just? Why do we pop back?
All right, Buff.
I'm gonna let her out again.
Let her be free. Be free, Buffy. What a little pain, a little gremlin. I can't blame her, she's probably just hungry. Amazing. Yeah, Paris did do Seis Manos, and I think Pat may have storyboarded on some of that.
Yeah, I think he did storyboard on Seis Manos. You're going to join the little... Well, thank you very much for the raid, the Coffee Corner.
Yeah, thank you, Coffee Corner. That is exceedingly awesome of you.
So we'll have it that, like, you guys will fire, I guess, cannons from down here. That way, like... That way there's not cannons obscuring Jellycats on the deck.
Mike went through the overlay the other day and did like a big list on Trello of stuff that he is intending to do, which was pretty exciting to see. It's cool to see some stuff coming down the pipeline.
Yeah.
When I'm doing my big Glim stream over the weekend, do you think you'll also be working on Glim, or do you think you'll be doing some overlay stuff?
I'll probably be...
Probably overlay stuff, right?
Depends how much Glim I get done.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you need stuff done before you can work on it, I might prioritize those pages where you need to make your fixes. And then you'll have those and I'll work on the other pages. This is going to look real neat when the pirate ship rolls up and then there's like these open and it's like doop 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 or doop doop doop.
Yeah. Yeah, offset them. That'll be awesome.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's a cute fox emote. Oh yeah. I think India wants to do a weekend stream if we can.
yeah, no pressure for any mods to need to be there. You should also have weekends to do things for fun. But yeah, I'm thinking that I might do a Glim stream this weekend because there's a bunch of stuff I need to do on it. And it would be nice to have some company while I work on it, to be honest.
Yeah.
I feel in my bones that there needs to be some hair here, but I'm just going to take it off a little bit to see how the readability is without it. Yeah, the readability is better. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to change it to be more like that.
So if I do
Oh, you'll happily be there. That's awesome, pal. Thank you. Oh, we'd love to see you there. If you are. Oh, good night, Devin.
Night,
Off to bed. Night, night. Sleep well.
Oh, this got messed up.
I know Devin's just going to bed now. But I did want to say to you as well that I was thinking to visit LA next year. Well, I just got from the team the dates when we think production will be wrapping.
Yeah.
So I might push the visit to then.
Till after it wraps?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Because then we can have like a wrap party.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'll be more free to look around and to hang out with Devin as well.
That makes a lot of sense.
But Devin, if you're still here, I will DM you about that.
You being able to go to a rap party would be so
awesome.
So good, yeah.
And even if it's not, we can make our own rap party and just be like, hey everyone, let's get together and hang out.
Rap bastards!
And talk about, the times we had working together on this.
You deserve go to a rap party. You've been working so hard.
Aww. Everyone deserves to go to a rap party who works on something. Rap parties are cool. Not that I've ever been to one, but I imagine they're cool.
Did you ever go to one at Boulder?
I guess, yeah. Yeah, I did. And that was cool.
Awesome.
Honestly, it wasn't so much a rap party as they were just like, it's Halloween, it's Christmas.
Ah, okay. Well, that's 9. So just let me know when.
Well, we better raid someone then.
When you want to call it.
Yeah, well, we'll call it now, because I do want to make sure that I can start work on time.
Alrighty. Well, that's been everything from us today so far. But we should be back. Yeah, we'll be back tomorrow at the usual time, and then what time do you want to start the weekend, India?
Probably like 11 or something.
11 our time.
Yeah, AM.
So we're in Dublin time. You want to try and figure out when that'll be. It's probably a little early / late for American audiences, but you can probably catch it. We'll probably be streaming for a bit, so you can catch us later in the day.
Yeah, I hope that you guys have a lovely day too. Everybody have an awesome one. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. As always. You guys are amazing. And you make our mornings brighter and more fun. So thank you for being here and being you.
Fanac, I just read your message. I'm not going to read it out for time, but I think momentum is stronger than motivation. So if you don't feel motivated, building up momentum, doing a little bit every day, and not putting a whole ton of pressure is going to help. Like, think of it like a snowball turning into an avalanche type thing. Don't wait for like the avalanche. Just roll a little snowball every day. Anyway, I think did we run out of time? Okay, let's start again. Sorry. Yeah. So I want to start a thing where, like, if you feel, I want to replace the word motivation in artist and toolset with momentum. Like, oh man, I don't have any momentum. Because it changes the thing. It changes the mindset. Fear is the mind killer.
It moves you from feeling helpless to feeling like there's something active you can do.
Like, oh, I'm not feeling motivated today. Yeah, because there's nothing driving you. But if you've built up momentum from the previous day, then you got momentum. And if you got momentum, it's a lot easier you're not starting from a standstill. You already you like continue the drive and the motion from the previous work. So you're thinking build up momentum, then no, you're running. And then yesterday you're like, well, yesterday I ran a lot, so maybe I'll just keep doing that. I don't know, maybe it works. I just feel like a lot of people are waiting to be struck by like this feeling of like, whoa, yeah, now I'm gonna go create, and then they go mad. Like, no,
that's not what happens.
That's not what happens.
It's hard every time.
You go, okay, let's do this, and then you sit down. And you're like, okay, let's go.
Doig, we have to go.
Goodbye, everyone.
Thank you so much for being here.
May the rest of your day be filled with adventure.
Wow. Bye-bye.
Go do. Oh, it got postponed again.
Uh-oh.
We'll just go. You can just hit the raid button.
Yeah, we can just
Bye,
go.
everybody. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Whoa, Doig!
Doig Swift is rated with 130 people? What the fuck is
Yo! That's awesome.
Hello? Oh,
Hi, Doig Swift.
Doig Swift. Why is it when I'm sketching like the worst fucking things? I can't even finish this picture of Kiana. I can't even finish the picture of Kiana. I can't do it. I can't.
You're doing